Hello, I am Michelle and welcome to Module 2. Today we are talking about the most misunderstood skill in global business, small talk. Many driven professionals view small talk as a waste of time. They want to get straight to the agenda, the numbers, and the negotiation. But in high level business, people do not just invest in companies, they invest in people. Small talk is not about discussing the weather. It is the active process of finding common ground, building rapport, and establishing trust before the real work begins. Small talk, building trust, and finding common ground. The most common fear non-native speakers have is running out of things to say, leading to awkward silences. To prevent this, we use a conversational strategy called threading. Think of every sentence the other person says as a rope made of multiple threads. Your job is to listen closely, grab one of those threads, and pull it to keep the conversation moving. The strategy, threading. Let's look at an example. Imagine you ask a potential client, "How was your weekend?" They respond, "It was busy. I took my kids to a football game on Saturday and then spent Sunday trying to catch up on some supply chain reports." If you are not actively listening, you might just say, "That sounds nice." That response kills the conversation. It cuts the rope. Instead, look at the threads they just handed you. Thread 1, kids. Thread 2, football. Thread 3, supply chain reports. You have 3 distinct threads you can pull. You can pull the personal thread. "Oh, what age are your kids? Do they play? Or were you just watching?" You can pull the sports thread. "A football game. Who is your team?" Or, if you want to steer it back to business naturally, you pull the professional thread. "I know that Sunday feeling. What is causing the bottleneck with your supply chain right now?" Pull a thread to keep the momentum going. By pulling a thread, you prove that you are actively listening and you effortlessly pass the ball back to them. You never have to invent a new topic, you simply build on what they have already given you. This brings us to the golden rule of relationship building, the 70-30 rule. Listen 70%, speak 30%. In small talk, the most charismatic person in the room is usually the one doing the least amount of talking. Aim to listen 70% of the time and speak 30% of the time. Use your 30% to ask targeted, open-ended questions based on the threads you hear. In your live session with Coach Will, you are going to put threading into practice. You will run through conversational simulations where you have to identify the threads in real time and use them to build rapport. Get ready to sharpen your active listening, and I will see you next time.